create, borders in between, but I always have to say it whenever I can. I'm from East Oakland. But I got family from Richmond and all over the place. And before I introduce her, I would just put a disclaimer that when I say her last name, I'm saying the American way. And she said that because I couldn't get the right pronunciation. So I would just say when she gets up here, please take time to say your name the right way. My son's name is Nasor. It means victorious, and people call him Nasir, Nassar, and things all the time. And I think it's important for us to speak our full names in our tongue. Okay? So, without further ado, this next poet is coming from Oakland. Make some noise! Make some noise! Give it up for Navina Khanna.
She is smooth, brown, round, hard on the outside and bitter when she is burned. She dances, rooted and playful, face turned toward the sun. She is a field of dreams, her golden brilliance reflecting light. Or is she the light? To hold her is to be held captive by a beauty that is ancient and so fresh, understated and overqualified. She smiles on the sidewalks, a golden glimpse on a gray highway. Shiva danced on her. The universe was born in a mustard seed. The seed of our people, sacred seed of our land. And in her, I taste the wisdom of 7 generations and 7 before them. In her, I see the hands of my ancestors, brown as the soil, leathered by the sun, bodies nourished by 5 rivers, melting from mountaintops, soaking deep into the earth. Punjab was named for its 5 rivers. 5 rivers now poisoned with pesticides, hammered by herbicides, fucked by fertilizers. 5 flowing rivers sucked dry by corporate greed. The only green in that revolution was the dollars they made. Their debt. The 6 corporations that control our seeds, the 5 our groceries, 4 our meat industry, 3 what we see on TV, 2 political parties, 1 ring to rule them all. They tried to patent her. But Monsanto's got nothing on my nani. Mustard oil in her mango pickle, mustard seed in her tarka, sarson ka saag and maki ki roti every time we went to visit. My papa's favorite, mustard greens and cornbread. My mama taught me how to roast her just right. 3 generations of mustard women nourishing our communities. And when I hold her in my hands, I hold the dreams of generations of brown women's silence. Women cultivating the earth. And when I throw her on my fire, I remember Sita, a woman sacrificed to prove her worth. They tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds. A mustard seed buried can sprout after 50 years. 50 years ago, Malcolm said that all revolution is in the land. Land is the basis of freedom, justice, and equality. But we cannot sow seeds with clenched fists. Mustard plants marked missionaries' journey of California, a golden state, now drenched in drought. Rivers sucked dry by corporate greed. Jesus' parable of the mustard seed speaks of faith, and Octavia's parable of the sower breeds fear, because it's so real. So how do we walk in faith without fear, when letting go of fear means letting go of hope? But hope still casts a seed of doubt. Mustard marks my migration, and I cultivate her, a tribute to this land, to Black and brown resilience, to my ancestors. And if we make it another 50 years, to the ancestor I will become. Small and significant, she is our story of survival, our culture, our cultivation. She blooms in my Oakland garden, a prayer for our daughters and their granddaughters. 7 generations of mustard women. Brown hands in the soil, singing truth.